Hello everybody. Today we are going to be working on lesson 15.2 and we're focusing on rename fractions and mixed numbers. So we know that a fraction is something that looks like this, and then we have a mixed number, which what it is, it's when we have a whole number and a fraction together. So something like this, 1 over 3 over 4. 1 and 3 over 4, that's a mixed number. And that's because it has the whole. The 3 over 4 is our fraction. This is something that we've been pretty familiar with. But what happens when our fraction has more than the numerator? It becomes more than a whole. All right, so our question is, Monique runs around a 1/4 mile track 9 times. How many whole miles and how many quarter miles does Monique run? So it's asking us to figure out a mixed number. So what we know so far is that Monique is running in a track and the track is 1/4 mile long. And she's running 9 times. So that would be 1/4 ran 9 times around this track. So look at this track. If she ran once, it would be 1/4, but she's going to do that 9 times. So how are we going to figure this out? Well, for me, the best way is to figure out how to draw a model. So I would make a model of this. So I would make a circle and divide it into fourths. And I would make another circle and divide it into fourths, because I want to make sure that I have enough fourths to figure 1 over 4 to figure out 9 times. So I'm just going to do 4 circles to be safe. And then I'm going to take my pink highlighter, and that's going to represent 1/4. So now we have 1/4, that represents 1/4, and 2, and 3/4, 4/4, and 5/4, and 6/4, and 7, 8, and 9. So now I just filled it up 9 times. So I didn't even need that last one. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over 4. But that's an improper fraction. We don't want an improper fraction. So what we're looking at is we look at the fact that we have 1 whole right here, and that would be considered 4 over 4, which is equal to 1 whole. Another whole, 4 over 4, which is equal to another whole. And then we have this over here that is just 1/4. If I added this together, I would have 2 wholes. And then with the 1/4 next to it, my answer would be, I would have a total of 2 wholes and 1/4. So it would be 2 and 1/4. I could also add them all together and put 1/4, 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 9 times, but that just takes too long. Using visual is usually a lot easier, but there you guys have it. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll do more examples.